またおはようって言ってまた夢を見せて今日も元気で過ごせたらいいよねこんなに単純で当たり前なことが本当は一番見失いがちだからね目を開けたまま見る夢知らない明日へ運ぶメリーゴーラウンド君と肩を組んで君と手をつないで恋人だったり友達でいたいからおはようって言ってまた夢を見せて自然なその生き方でいいからさ
Whoa.
100 million, as promised.
We'll really have to be on the ball this time.
That's for sure.
And no spending it on chocolate robots.
Yeah, I know.
Chocolate robots?
All right, what do we do first?
Come on, that's a no-brainer.
Really?
First up, we need to buy the Sotheby's Auction House catalog. Sotheby's is York New's leading auction house. The catalog is the admission ticket, and it costs 12 million Jenny. Auctions happen over 5 days, from the 6th to the 10th. But we won't know when specific items will go on the auction block without the catalog.
Sounds cool.
Come on, guys. Look this stuff up before you get here.
Welcome to Sotheby's.
We'd like to buy a catalog.
We can help you with that. Right this way, please. And how will you be paying?
Via bank transfer.
The kids paying?
Here is your catalog. Inside are descriptions of the items up for auction this year.
Whoa, it's thick.
There is a card included with your catalog. You'll need to show this to be granted admission. Up to 5 people can get in with it from the 6th to the 10th, but in order for you to take part in an auction, you have to register the card under one name. So whose name would you like to register it under?
Mine! Golden Freaks! Okay, where is it? Let's see. Greed Island. Here it is!
Whoa, that's it all right.
Greed Island. The minimum bid is 8.9 billion. Now we just have to raise the money.
So after paying for the Sotheby's catalog, we have 90 million Jenny left. And that's including the diamond ring.
And don't forget, we still have Leorio's license card.
No way.
Huh?
Going. Where are you going?
Excuse me, sir. How much is this?
You really want it? Write down your offer on a piece of paper.
Huh?
Let me guess. You're a tourist. This is a silent auction bazaar. You want to buy something? Write down your bid. Whoever's got the highest bid before the time limit wins. You want that knife? Write down what you're willing to pay for it. No one else tops your bid, and it's yours.
Let's see.
That knife. Hey, Leorio, you're good at haggling, aren't you? See if you can get that for us. It could be worth a lot. Just like I thought. This is the real thing.
You gonna tell me what's going on here?
This is a Ben's knife. It belonged to Benny DeLon. He was a serial killer 100 years ago. He created his own set of knives. This is one of them. It's like a collector's item.
But is it worth the 300 Jenny we just paid for it?
Yeah, I'd say it's worth at least 5 million.
Seriously?
You mean you didn't know that? Then why'd you bid on it?
I'm not sure why, but when I first saw it, I had this weird feeling, so I thought I'd try looking at it using Gyo. That's when I saw a slight aura around it.
Gyo?
It's another type of Nen. It's hard to explain, but basically you focus your aura through your eyes. You're right! Why didn't I think of this before?
Huh?
A foolproof method to make us a ton of money. Remember what Wing told us? He said when people are really good at what they do, whatever it is, they often use Nen without even knowing it. So something like this knife emits a faint trace of aura because the guy who made it was an expert at forging knife blades.
I get it. We can go around to all these vendors and use Gyo to find treasures they think aren't worth anything.
And then we turn around and sell them to somebody else for a huge profit.
All right, here we go. We'll call our plan Easy Money with Gyo!
Well, I guess it isn't necessary for all three of us to check if there are any new leads. So, I'll head back to the hotel and get on it while you guys go shopping.
Sounds like a plan. We'll hit every market and bazaar in the city.
I'll call if I hear anything.
Good luck!
I'd better see if I can learn that Gyo thing too. Gyo. Gyoza? Man, I'm hungry.
There's one.
All right, found one.
Looks like a weird vase to me, but it has aura, so it must have been made by someone who's talented. Another bid. Kilua told me to raise a bid by 250%. 250% of 500 would be 1750? Yeah, close enough.
At least we got 3 of the 4 items we found with traces of aura. Not bad, I guess.
And we would have gotten that vase if it hadn't been for that Zepile guy.
I know! He's so annoying. He quadrupled my bid on a couple of these things. Thanks to him, we spent more money than we had to. Well, let's take these things to an antique dealer and see how much they're worth.
Huh. You're right. These are all quite valuable. Let's take this painting. It's been signed by the artist, who happens to be very famous. This signature alone is worth 150,000.
Whoa!
And this is also an exquisite piece. It's in good condition, and the original box and accessories are intact. This would go for 300,000.
Whoa!
But this sculpture is worthless, I'm afraid.
But how can that be? We both saw aura coming from it.
First, the box isn't the same age as the statue, and second, the carving is rudimentary. The artist didn't even engrave his name. I could give you 1,500 for it.
Aw, man.
The box, that's worth considerably more.
Huh?
The wood it's made from is very rare. Aged wood like this isn't easy to come by anymore. I know someone who'd pay 100,000 for it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Now here's what I'm gonna do for you boys today. If you sell me these other 2 pieces for 420,000, I'll give you 80,000 for the box. What do you say? Trust me, you won't find anyone else who'll give you a deal like that.
We need a minute to talk it over.
No rush, take your time. But while you're doing that, would you mind if I took a closer look at it?
Go ahead.
So what do you think?
Stop right there! Put that statue down! Don't let him fool you, boys. He was telling the truth about the value of the art and the doll, but he's lying about the statue.
I don't know who you are, but I never lied to these kids.
Oh yeah? That box ain't worth 80,000. You're just trying to get your hands on what's inside the statue.
Something's inside?
Yeah, it's what's known as a wooden vault. It's a type of safe people used a few hundred years ago. If you know what you're looking for, you can see where it opens, but you're in luck. It looks like this one's never been opened. If it's the real deal, it'll be filled with riches. This guy was gonna take what's inside while he was pretending to examine it.
Oh, no I wasn't!
Thanks a lot. Who are you anyway? Zepile?
Yep.
First you drive up the prices of everything we were bidding on at the silent auction, and now you expect us to give you 20% of our profits from the wooden vault?
Aw, don't be like that. Consider it a consulting fee. I think I earned it.
That doesn't sound so bad. Without his help, that antique dealer would have ripped us off.
Don't be such a pushover, Gon. You know we need a lot of money, so we can't start giving it away. The most we're gonna do is pick up the bill for this guy's lunch.
Yeah, that's cool too. But let me just ask you this one question. How'd you appraise those 3 pieces?
Appraise? We didn't.
Huh? Seriously? You didn't know what that stuff is worth? Then how did you decide what you want to buy? Is it just random? I mean, of all the stuff for sale, why did you pick those 3 things?
Should we tell him the truth?
I don't see any harm in it.
I knew it had to be something. That explains why you chose the wooden vault without knowing what was inside, and why you passed up the chance to bid on those other valuable items.
Huh? There were others?
Yeah, brand name goods, classic trading cards, mass-produced collectibles, you know, stuff that wasn't handmade.
Oh, okay.
So, I gotta know, why do you guys want to make a lot of money? Huh?
I thought you were only gonna ask us one question.
Yeah, whatever, just tell me.
Okay, let's make a deal that we take turns asking each other questions.
Yeah, all right.
We want to bid on a certain item that's up for auction here. That's why we need the money.
Really? What's the item?
It's our turn to ask a question. If we sell what's inside that vault, how much do you think we could get for it?
That all depends on what's inside, but probably at least 100 million Jenny.
100 million?
Now tell me what you want to bid on.
A video game called Greed Island.
Ugh, that way overpriced game?
What about that weird vase of yours? How much are you hoping to get for that?
This? This is junk. It's totally worthless. Huh? Now, how come you want to buy an expensive game like that? There must be a reason.
You're right, there is a reason. I'm looking for my dad. I think he left clues on how to find him in the game.
What kind of
Hey,
clues?
it's our turn now. Why would you buy a totally worthless vase?
Huh?
I mean, why not go for the wooden vault if you knew how much it was worth? You knew we wanted the same things you did. Most people would go for the thing that's worth the most. But you picked a piece of junk over the vault and even over the doll. So tell us why.
To tell you the truth, I made this vase.
Huh?
I made it, but it's not my own work. It's a counterfeit. A knockoff. A forgery. I used to make these and sell them in the markets. I was dirt poor at the time, and it was the one way I could make a little money. But I quit once I made a decent living buying and selling antiques. This here is one of the first pieces I ever made. I guess I wasn't cut out to be an artist, because when I look at them now, I can see how poorly made they are. That's why whenever I see one up for sale, I try to buy it back.
I get it. Then how much would the real thing be worth?
It's my turn. Okay, tell me, kid. What does your father do for a living?
He's a professional hunter.
Oh, really? I know a few hunters in the antiques trade.
How much would the real thing be worth?
It could bring in about 40 to 50,000. So your dad's a professional hunter. He must travel all over the world. It's gonna be impossible for a couple kids like you to track him down.
No, it won't.
Huh?
Because I'm a professional hunter, too. Now, it's your turn to ask us something.
Oh, right. This'll be my last question. Can I be of any assistance to you?
Huh?
If you want to make decent money at the auctions, you've got to work with an experienced appraiser. With my help, your chances are a lot better than if you do it yourselves. Pay me whatever you think's fair. Sound good?
Before we decide that, can I ask you one last question? What made you decide that you want to help us all of a sudden?
It's simple. An appraiser could always use extra clients. Who am I kidding? The truth is, I was kind of flattered. It felt nice knowing that someone was bidding on my work, even if it was junk.
No, it isn't junk. That vase is filled with your Nen, an aura-based power. Anyone can produce an aura, but it's really hard to control it. Surrounding things with aura is called Ten. You made it without even knowing how to use Nen, and that shows how talented you are. So it's not a piece of junk, not even close.
If you've been in this business as long as I have, you become a pretty good judge of character. I guess you could say I appraise people too. When I'm conducting business, I rely on my gut. And right now, my gut is telling me that I should work with you. And that's my answer. Now, what's your answer?
You've got a deal.
We'll decide your fee after we see what you can do.
Whoa! Check out the aura.
Yeah, they're authentic, and they're worth a fortune. This would bring at least 300 million.
Whoa! The next thing we have to do is take this stuff to the auction and sell it.
You better not.
Huh?
You'd be wasting your entry fee. Dealers' markets are cash only. Entering something this valuable at the last minute won't get you the highest bid, so let's take it to an auction review.
An auction review?
It's a place where items that miss the catalog deadline are showcased. It gives dealers a chance to appraise the goods. But nothing's simple in this business. A beauty like this could end up undervalued. Who knows what tricks they might pull?
A genuine wooden vault.
The glue used to seal the vault certainly looks vintage.
Yeah, and I don't see any signs of tampering.
Well, so far so good.
Nope. Our troubles are about to begin.
I bet this collection's worth a fortune.
I don't know. Just because that wooden vault appears genuine doesn't mean that the treasure inside's worth anything.
Here we go.
Wooden vaults have fooled appraisers before. The wood might be 300 years old, but it could have been carved more recently than that. And even if the jewels are real, how do we know they're the same age as the vault? You really gotta do your homework if you want to buy an item like this.
Hey, what's that guy trying to do anyway?
He's casting doubt on its authenticity. If people get suspicious enough, it'll drive down the price.
It's possible that both the vault and the contents are fake. And maybe the vault is genuine, but the contents could have been replaced. That tactic is known as a transplant.
That makes sense.
Don't start taking his side. Shouldn't we put a stop to this?
This is what the review is all about. I mean, it's not exactly the most honorable thing. Everyone just wants to get the best deal. But it wouldn't hurt to put this guy in his place.
And even if the wood is from the same era as the jewelry, that doesn't prove the authenticity of the vault.
Hold on a minute. That's not the case with this vault, and I'll explain why. The glue used to seal it is clearly old. Just look how much it's oxidized.
And who are you?
I'm an appraiser working for the owners of that item. I can vouch for its authenticity, and there's no evidence suggesting it's been resealed.
Oh, really? Not too many people know this, but the glue used back then melts when it's heated. Forgers melt the glue and reuse it, which makes the seal look like it's never been opened. It's a process known as cauterization.
This guy really knows his stuff.
Because so few people are aware of this technique, it's a good way to fool even the most savvy of appraisers. If it's done properly, there's no way to tell whether or not it's been opened before just by looking at it.
That's not entirely true. Cauterization would have left scorch marks along the seam. At the very least, you'd be able to see that the glue had been slightly discolored from the heat. But take a look and you won't see any of that. It's the real deal and you know it.
Yeah, you'd think this slight discoloration is something you could see with your naked eye. But even professional appraisers don't know what they're looking at sometimes.
Whoa. Seriously, whose side are you on anyway?
Do you have an official certificate of authenticity?
No.
You expect us to take you at your word that it's the genuine article?
Why didn't you get it authenticated?
Because getting something certified takes too long. We just didn't have enough time to get it done for this year's auction, that's all.
Well, in that case.
So there's no way we can be sure it's authentic.
This is no good. They're hesitating.
Hey, excuse me? What other scams are there besides cauterization?
What?
Gon, what are you talking to him for? Don't you know he's the one who's been trying to sabotage us?
I don't care about that. I want to learn how to tell what's real and what's fake.
Huh?
Hey kid, you the one who owns this wooden vault?
Yeah. So tell me, what are some of the other tricks?
One's called autopsy.
How does it work?
Well, it's pretty simple. You display an open, genuine wooden vault, but the treasures you put up for auction along with it are cheap knockoffs of the originals. People might not think they're fake because you have them out there nicely on display. It's kind of like bluffing.
Oh, so the way we did it could be mistaken for an autopsy.
Yeah, I guess.
What else? What are some others?
There's double seal, an
This
inferior technique
kid.
where you reseal.
I couldn't figure out why I found him so intriguing. But I have an idea now. He isn't concerned with whether something's good or bad. He didn't judge me when I confessed that I made forgeries, or when these dealers started criticizing the item he brought. He's not looking to place blame on anyone. He's just curious about everything. If something impresses him, he's open to it, whether it's good or bad. But there's a fine line there, and he's in danger of crossing it. For him, there's no point in appraising anything because he'd rather rely on his intuition.
All right, what else?
Come on, kid, that's enough for now, isn't it?
What do you think? Are we going to be able to sell it or not?
We won't know till the auction starts. But some of the brokers there today showed some real interest. If their curiosity peaks when the bidding starts tomorrow, the prices could go up fast.
Whatever happens, I learned a lot.
Tell me about it. It's like you've totally forgotten what we're trying to do here.
Which reminds me, there's another forgery trick that bald guy didn't tell you about.
There is?
Mm-hmm. Even the most experienced appraisers who know how to spot the cauterization trick have been fooled by this. Can you guess how it's done?
Were the vaults left sealed at the auction review?
Yeah, and everyone was so convinced these vaults had never been opened or cauterized that when the bidding started, people were willing to pay just about anything. And they were right, too. The seals had never been broken.
But if the seals weren't broken and they were never opened, how is it done?
Oh, I know. The treasure inside must have been fake all along.
You're wrong.
I got it! They removed the original treasure by making another hole.
Exactly. They made another hole away from the seal, replaced the jewelry inside with fakes, then patched up the hole. This method is known as ostomy. Even a kid could figure it out, but a lot of veteran appraisers have been fooled. Ironically, all their years of experience actually worked against them. They assumed that since the glue showed no signs of discoloration, the contents had to be authentic. That's what did them in. You never know what tricks they'll come up with next. Appraisers have to stay one step ahead. That's why we get suspicious when specimens look too perfect. Even a little bit of doubt can get blown way out of proportion. The human mind is a funny thing. It can be made to believe a lot of things. The trick I just told you about proves that.
Well, Zepile, I'm impressed.
Gon, we've got a hit. There's no mistake. We even have visual confirmation. 2 targets. A guy and a girl.
Hey! Where are you going? What about the auction?
We trust you.
Just get us the best price.
All right. Leave it to me! Those guys are something else. I got a feeling that if I keep hanging around them, something amazing is bound to happen.
The spiders are on the move. They're whispering to each other. Are they on a date? Next time on Hunter x Hunter. Gon, Killua, deadly chase! Ow, Killua! What was that for?
"大地にそよぐ風の声」